So I've heard the rumors. I've heard the whispers. He left. He's gone. He doesn't want to be on YouTube anymore. Well, folks, that's not true. Because I'm back. And I'm here. What up, YouTube? It's Biggie 2911 here. Coming at you with no kind of voice. But finally back. I actually, here's my big dog style rant. Friggin' Verizon, in their infinite wisdom, goes and decides to have a labor strike at the same time of my internet going down. I I'm not saying it was conspiracy, but the timing was very, very interesting. That they just happened to go on a labor strike when my internet went down. But so it went down and they took forever to get it fixed. But it's back, and uh, I'm stoked to get back on YouTube. I got some stuff here. Guys, I'm really sorry. I think I'm coming down with something. But so I was gone for a little bit. I got a couple of packages in and some in persons and some other stuff. So I'll get right to it. First is I went to I like to get my glasses back on here, guys. Went to a Erie Seawolves game. Um, didn't get to many this year due to all kinds of stuff. But while I was there, I got some team. They had some sales, some team packs. So I got some team packs. I'm gonna try to send out some TTM's. Here's some of the highlights of the team year packs. Trying to get no glare. That's Jack Hanahan. His cards aren't the best, but they're minor league team packs, so what do you expect? Andrew Miller. There. That's my liking because he's with Boston right now. Matt Joyce plays for Tampa right now. Mr. Jair Jurgens, Atlanta Braves lighting it up, or at least he was to the All Star break. And even though he's a Yankee now, I still got love for him, Mr. Curtis Granderson. And this one, they actually didn't make it in the team pack, but because he's such a beast, they made one and they sold it separately for like $1. So I had to get one. Mr. Justin Verlander. It is Seawolf Uni. So that was cool. There's a bunch of other ones. I'm gonna try to get as many of those signed as possible. Um, and then when I was at thrift store a couple weeks ago, I found a Seawolves batting helmet for $1, and I thought, wow, that would look great signed. And sure enough, it does. Um, I got it signed by a bunch of the guys there. Looks great in the silver Sharpie. Sorry about the glare. So, not bad for $1. There's plenty of room for more signatures. Then I got 2 email requests back. One from my wife and I. It's probably our favorite show ever that we watched together. I wrote him a couple months ago. He wrote me back, said he'd love to send one out, but he's going to be working. I wrote him again saying, I didn't know if you forgot about me. And sure enough, it came in the mail. Mr. Francois Chow, Dr. Chang on Lost. So that was cool. And uncanceled stamps for the win. So that was cool. And then I was kind of inspired by Zane Savage's book project. I thought it'd be a cool idea, so I got some books around and I started emailing some of the authors. And my favorite book series is the Left Behind series. Uh, it's about the rapture and uh, the tribulation with the Antichrist and the end times. And you may have seen, I heard of a movie starring Kirk Cameron from Growing Pains. Sorry, can't think. So I ended up writing Jerry B. Jenkins, who's one of the co-authors, and wrote his wrote him and got his assistant, got an email back from his assistant, and there's 16 books in the series, and I just asked, can I have a book plates, and So she asked what books I had, and I had all but one in the series. So I thought, in hardback. Turns out I had a lot in paperback. So, a couple days later, I got this, personally signed by Jerry Jenkins, along with all of these, personally signed by Jerry Jenkins. And here's one of the copies of the books, The Regime. And there's the book plate in there. He sent me 16 signed book plates. 16 signed book plates just for email and ask. And not only that, when I told him that the one book I didn't have was The Regime, he sent me The Regime. He sent me the book that I didn't have in the series. At least that's the only one I didn't think I had. So, for an email request, they sent me a brand new hardcover book and 16 signed book plates. So, that's awesome. Luckily, I go to the thrift store and you can find a lot of the hardcovers for like $1 and stuff. So, we just think it'll look better in hardcovers than paperback. So, that was awesome. Thank you to Jerry B. Jenkins for that. I mean, 16 book plates and a book just for an email request. Pretty awesome. All right, and next was a YouTuber. No introduction needed. Yeah, you know it is. It's my first package from Sevens. Um, I was a winner in his You-nique items contest. Congrats. Thanks for being unique. Congrats. That is me. I'm definitely unique. Yeah, I said unique. Not special. Right, Dominus? So, I won his a spot in his unique contest, which is an awesome contest. Thank you so much, Sevens, for doing that. Um, Seeing all the stuff come in, um, the emotional stuff. Boy, I sent a diaper, a signed diaper for my daughter, and thought it would be funny. And I was one of the first submissions in, and then all these people were sending in like really emotional stuff. So I felt really stupid, but you seemed to enjoy it okay. Um, Plus, it was a piece of my daughter, as you could say. Oh yes. So, anyways, so I won, and I I actually won some Falcons, a Falcons card, and right here. Oh, there it is. It's on card Roddy White rookie signatures card. Awesome. I said to him, you know, winning a Falcons card from Seven is like getting a Yankee card from Billy Crystal. Just the biggest fan. So so those of you know Sevens knows he doesn't just roll with one. I got a pack, I got a stack. And seriously, Mike, this is awesome. Way beyond anything I could have asked for. I'm really happy with this, and you did not have to do it. I really appreciate it, though. Like, really appreciate it. But, so he sent me this awesome Tim Dwight Authentics. If I can get it without the glare. Sorry, guys. There we go. Their autographics. This is actually, I think, an extra from his set that he's building. Um, and then, what up, Robert? Mr. Hardcore. Mr. Kevin Johnson from the same set. Awesome on cards. And then, um, he may have think I was a Steelers fan because I sent him a signed Rocky Blyer picture, um, which is cool. But and so he sent me this awesome National Treasure signed rookie out of '99, Jason Worlds. So that's cool. I'm a Raiders fan, Mike, but I still love it. And then this this is just ridiculously sick, and I don't know why he gave it up um, in his PC. It's just yeah, it's ridiculous. The fact that you would do this. It's a Michael Turner patch card. Look at that patch. That is just nauseating sick. That is so cool. It's 3 colors. Um, it's got to be part of the Falcon, I would believe. Um, but just nasty. Uh, I don't know if you can. Yeah, you probably can't see it. See it just kind of sticking out there. Mike, seriously, sevens, awesome. Way beyond what I want, what I ever thought. You didn't have to do that. So, all right, YouTube. I'm going away this weekend. I got a church retreat, and but my contest is up this week. Uh, and so when I get back, I'll do the random. Thanks for everybody that's already put I'm in. If you haven't, go ahead. I'll put the contest video link below. Um, go ahead and make a video. Hit I'm in. Get in the contest. Congrats to Big Dog for hitting his sub contest. Sorry about how long it is, guys. So yeah, I will see you later, YouTube. As the wife says, suck less. As I say, do more. But maybe I should say, have more tea, because I'm losing my voice bad. Alright, YouTube, hopefully you can hear me. Peace.